One match, 6 minutes. A federation's entire World Cup dream, gone before the ice cream truck outside the stadium even sells out. Welcome to the Intercontinental playoff, the cruelest format in football. And somehow almost nobody outside hardcore fans understands how it actually works. Here's the promise. By the end of this video, you'll get it completely. No jargon, no confusion, just the wildest backdoor into the World Cup that exists in sports. Let's start with the basic problem FIFA has every 4 years. The World Cup has 48 teams now. Every continent gets a certain number of guaranteed spots. Europe gets a lot, South America gets fewer. Africa, Asia, North America all get their own slice. In theory, that's clean. Everyone knows their path. In practice, it's messy, because what happens when continents have leftover spots that don't divide evenly? Or when FIFA wants a little extra drama to sell broadcast rights? That's where the Intercontinental playoff comes in. Think of it as football's lost and found bin. A handful of teams from different continents, none of whom directly qualified, get tossed into a mini tournament for the final remaining tickets to the World Cup. This sounds simple. It isn't. Here's where it gets interesting. These aren't easy matchups. We're talking about teams that just spent 2 grueling years in continental qualifying, surviving brutal away trips, beating regional rivals, doing everything right, only to be told, congrats, now do it again, against a team from a completely different part of the planet. You know the type. The team that's exhausted, banged up, emotionally drained, suddenly playing a one-off match against fresh opposition with a totally different style of football. That's the trap. Now, let's talk about why this format is considered the harshest path in the sport. Most World Cup qualifying takes months, sometimes years. Teams build rhythm. They learn their opponents. There's room for mistakes because it's a long campaign. The Intercontinental playoff throws all of that out. It's often a single match, or 2 matches with away goals not even mattering the way they used to. Sometimes it's a mini 4-team bracket crammed into one host city over a matter of days. One bad bounce, 1 red card, 1 goalkeeping mistake in extra time, and 2 years of work disappears. This is single elimination pressure, but at the international level where players represent entire nations watching back home. Here's the part that makes it even crueler. These teams usually have zero familiarity with each other. A team from Oceania might suddenly be facing a team from South America. Different climates, different styles, different time zones even. Imagine training your whole life for European tactical football, then getting thrown into a match against a team that thrives on chaos, physicality, and unpredictable refereeing standards you've never experienced. It's like preparing for a chess match and walking into a street fight. So why does FIFA even use this format if it's this brutal? Because it solves a real problem efficiently. Instead of giving extra automatic spots to smaller confederations, FIFA forces the weakest qualifiers from each continent to prove themselves one final time. It's marketed as fairness. Earn it till the very end. But for the players, it feels less like fairness and more like a final boss fight nobody asked for. Now here's the twist that makes this format must-watch TV. Because the matchups are unpredictable, you get wild storylines. Tiny footballing nations suddenly 1 win away from the biggest stage in sports. Massive underdog moments. Players from leagues nobody's heard of suddenly becoming national heroes overnight. This is where football's purest emotion lives. Not in the polished superstar leagues, but in these chaotic, high-stakes playoff nights where everything is on the line and almost nobody saw it coming. So let's bring this back to the beginning. Remember that one match? That 6 minutes that can end a dream? That's the entire identity of the Intercontinental playoff. It's not designed to be fair. It's designed to be final. No long qualifying campaign to fall back on. No safety net. Just one moment, one mistake, one miracle, deciding which nation gets to dream in the World Cup and which one goes home. And maybe that's exactly why we love it. Because in a sport obsessed with data, tactics, and predictability, this is the one place left where chaos still wins. So next time you see 2 random national teams from opposite sides of the world facing off in a mostly empty neutral stadium, don't scroll past it. That match might be the most important 6 minutes of someone's entire career. If this kind of breakdown made football make more sense, subscribe, because this is exactly the stuff we dig into every week.